Alright, hello everyone and welcome back. I'm iProHobby and today we are jumping into Stardew Valley. So for this new series, I want to kind of try out something new, and rather than making you guys watch me play all the tedious parts of Stardew Valley, I kind of wanted to just take it week by week. So I'll play a week in game and then basically get out all the best parts and give you the highlights, lowlights, and our plans for the next week. And so to start, we just have me making my little character here. And yeah, so for this, I did a poll in my community tab to decide on which farm we were going to use. And Wilderness won. So a little bit about the Wilderness farm. It's very similar to the standard farm, except it has less tillable spaces for farming. And also, monsters start to spawn anytime between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. on your farm. So that can make wanting to do anything at night a little more difficult, as you can probably guess. And yeah, so we're naming our farm Into the Wilds Farm, and I just put my favorite thing as coffee. But yeah, I left in our little intro here just in case any of you haven't seen it. And yeah, I'm very excited for this new series. I was trying to find the best way to do it. I've watched a couple other Stardew Let's Plays and showing the tedious work, because sometimes this game can get really repetitive and monotonous, especially when you're trying to grind something out. And I can tell you for this video, I took a little over 3 hours of footage down to 20 minutes. So there was a lot of stuff I cut out of there, and I'll basically explain more to you as we go through this. Yeah, so I have really only played the standard farm so far, which is why I did the poll on what other farms that y'all would want to see. And I was partially glad we didn't get the beach farm because you can't use sprinklers on the sand in that farm. So I was really hoping for any of them but that one, and we ended up with Wilderness, which just has monsters. So that's also fun. Alright, here we are in Joja. Work or rest, always on work. And yeah, we just had our little conversation with Grandpa. He's leaving us the farm, and this is the scene showing us we're finally ready to get out of this monotonous 9 to 5 where nothing ever happens. And I noticed something new in this scene, which is the little skeleton guy off to the right there, where I have the arrow pointing. Oh my god. I had never noticed that was there before. I don't know if any of you did. But yeah, I'm still working on my first playthrough of this game. I've had the game for a little over a year now. And I still work on my first playthrough to this day. I'm on like year 3 because I pick up the game and play it like nonstop for a little while and then put it down. I kind of play it like I do Sims, honestly. So here we are. This is our letter that we get from Grandpa, letting us know about the farm. And then we just get up and we head out to Stardew Valley. And yeah. So here we go, riding the bus into town. I don't know yet. So this is going to be us reaching perfection as fast as you can. And I don't know, I didn't know what perfection was in this game for a while. So I guess I'll explain a little bit of it to you guys. Part of it obviously is completing the community center and all the bundles in there. But there's also other things that you can do for it. So just a few things. You have to get all the items shipped. You have to catch every fish. You have to complete every Adventurers Guild quest. And basically that stuff and a few other things. And it can take a while because some things are harder to get than others. And honestly, I have no idea how long this Let's Play is going to be because of that. Like I said, I'm going to take it week by week. So this episode will be spring year 1, week 1 of spring. So basically spring 1 through 7. Since there's 28 days in each season. And I am hoping that we can get it done by like the end of year 2. Maybe into year 3 a little bit. I'm hoping to try and get the community center done by the end of year 1, and that'll be a big help. So yeah, in my main playthrough right now that I have on my own, I have the community center complete, but I'm nowhere near perfection, and I just started summer year 3. So it's gonna be a while. But that's also my first playthrough. I didn't know what I was doing. This game does not help you learn how to play it, so the wiki is like a godsend, so thank you to all of the people who have worked on the wiki. Oh yeah, we're getting our little cabin. Oh, crusty might be a little more apt. That's one of my favorite lines from Robin in this beginning scene. I just think it's so funny. Yeah, I just named my character Hobby to go with iPro Hobby, and I gave her purple hair because I used to have purple hair and I loved it. And I gave her some overalls because I thought they were cute. This part's a little slow going, but it's important to watch. Why does Robin look so pissed? If you have anything to sell, just place in the box here. I'll kind of try to explain a little bit of what I do as I go, just in case you guys don't know about the game. But yeah, so here we are starting out, waking up, get our parsnips. 15 parsnips that we get from the mayor, and this is just speeding through. I check the TV every day for weather and the luck, so I recommend doing that, and here I am just clearing out a little spot to plant our parsnips to start out with. So this first day, that was my main goal, was to plant crops and go and talk to a bunch of the villagers, as many as I could. And so here I am going to buy some more crops from Pierre, because we stand Pierre in this household. And yeah, so just trying to go and say hello to everyone. That's what most of this footage is, because part of perfection is you have to get the highest hearts with every single person in town. And also one of the first quests that you have to do is go and meet everyone, which is like 28 people, I think. And I think I got everyone by day 3, because some people are harder to find than others. Like, I didn't get Sebastian until later because he likes to hide in his room. And I think Leah was another late one that I got because she likes to hide in her house. And you can't enter certain people's houses and rooms until you have like 3 or 4 hearts with them. Maybe 2, I can't remember for sure. Yeah, so here we are going, just running around. It's actually really funny to watch this back, and I put this on like 4 times speed, I think, to actually shorten it enough, because this is just me trying to find everyone and say hi to everyone and running around in their houses. So yeah, one of the good things here was that I did get all my crops planted this first day, except if you saw earlier, I got a little overzealous and tried to buy too many crops from Pierre and didn't end up with enough, because we only start with 500 gold, and so I have 40 left, so I wasn't able to start some of the crops until like day 3, I want to say day 3 or 4, but that's okay, we'll get there. And yeah, I don't even want to begin to tell you how much fishing that I did in this. Oh, here we are, stuck with the bat. I did so much fishing, and you will see, because I have already caught all of the fall fish, except for the legend, which is, you have to have level 10 fishing for that, which obviously we're not going to have that right away. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You cannot do anything at night on your farm, because there's just monsters everywhere, and you don't start out with a sword. You don't get a sword until the mines open on day 5, and so I'm just scything all of these guys and trying to plant what crops I do have. So I planted my green beans, and then just organizing my chest a little bit. The way I did my chest, so I started with just 1 chest. Oh yeah, level 1 foraging on day 1, that was my main goal for that day. But yeah, organizing my chests, I had one to start, I put everything in, and then I made a second one. I basically have all of my random stuff in one of them, and I have all the stuff that I'm saving for the community center when it opens in the other one. Oh yes, day 2 we get to meet Willie and get our fishing pole, which I forgot just how awful fishing was with the bamboo pole, because the bar, and especially because in my other game I have level 10 fishing, I have the iridium rod, all about fun stuff. And my fishing bar is super big, and this one is so small. I forgot just how terrible and difficult it is. But fishing is one of my favorite things to do in the game, one of my favorite mechanics, so it doesn't bother me too much. I'll probably level up the fishing rod pretty quickly before anything else. But yeah, I'm pretty sure after this, I just went into fishing, and I just kind of, excuse me, yeah, just going through, showing everything I caught. This is what I mean, I did so much fishing. And then I went to check out and sell some fish to Willie there. Oh, and then gathered up some things. Oh, look at that, more fishing. Oh, and then I got this chest, and it was very upsetting because my inventory was full, but I didn't want to get rid of anything that I had, and there were rice shoots and even a geode in there. But yeah, we got leveled up fishing at least on day 2. Going into day 3. Pretty sure, yep, more fishing. Oh, and this is when I tried to go to Pierre's and buy more crops, and of course Pierre's closed on Wednesday. Yay, did not plan that well. Oh, more and more fishing. It never ends. Okay, day 3. Day 4, look at that. Yes, this is when I finally got the rest of my crops, so I planted the rest of my crops, my cauliflower and my potatoes, because those 4 crops are the ones that you need for the fall crop bundle in the community center. And here I am, just fishing again, trying to get all of the fall fish. And we're already level 3 fishing on day 3, or day 4. So we're leveling up fishing real quick. Fishing is also a really good way to get a lot of money in the early game before your crops are ready. So I like to do that, especially the ocean fish. They're usually worth the most. Oh, and here we are with getting our kitty cat. I was trying to randomize the name. I went with the gray cat because I have a gray cat and his name is Larry, so I just named him Larry. But our parsnips are ready. So we were able to save one of those for community center and sell the rest and complete the first quest of cultivating and selling a parsnip. And here we are in the museum with Gunther, meeting him and then donating some things to it. And I will tell you guys one thing. When I get my first, for 1, prismatic shard, and for 2, dinosaur egg, I will not be donating my first ones to the museum. I will not be making that mistake again, because in my other game, I got both in year 1, and donated them both because I'm dumb. And I didn't get another prismatic shard till close to the end of year 2. And I still haven't got another dinosaur egg in summer of year 3. So, fun times. And just checking out the books here that we found and donating the rest of what we've got here. And, oh yes, and then after this we headed to the mines because it's all on day 5. And we get to talk to Gil, is that his name? Am I remembering correctly? It will show us here in a second. Marlin. Talking to Marlin. And just getting our Adventurers Guild stuff and our sword so that we can go into the mines. The worst sword ever, by the way. I have like the super special galaxy sword or whatever my other ones. I'm also spoiled by that because that just like one hits so many things. And then, so I went ahead and did some mining. I know it was late in the day, but I wanted to make it to at least level 5 on this day. So I wasn't even trying to fight anything really. I was just trying to get down there because, I mean, starting out this early in the game, you don't have a lot of energy. I didn't really have anything to eat with me. So I picked up the ores along the way and then was just trying to find the staircases to go down. And then I headed back to the farm. I started clearing out some more things. Just kind of trying to collect, get foraging up a little bit, and collect more wood, stone, fiber. And this lovely thing happened where my cat trapped me. Sounds like real life. And then we leveled up our mining that day, and then we are heading into day 6 and head back to the mines. I think I made it down to level 10 or 15 this time around, and I found a geode. So that's exciting. So we have to go to Clint for that. And I also needed to defeat 10 slimes for Marlin's first Adventurers Guild quest. And I hated having to pass up all of those quartz right there because I didn't have a big enough inventory yet. And then, lucky me, I ended up on an infested floor because that's just how my life likes to go. And didn't even have enough space in my inventory to pick anything up, and then these crabs did not want to attack me apparently for once. That never happens. And so I was hitting them with my pickaxe trying to get them. Sorry, my doggy is here. Do you want to say hi, Leaf? Say hi. Okay, go lay down. And yeah, so we made it down there. Oh, we made it to level 10, and then I went back up. I learned this thing recently to put a chest at the top of the mines there to put your stuff in before you go down so you can collect more stuff. So I keep like any tools I don't need in there and anything else that's already in my inventory. And it also works for once you reach an elevator floor when you have really low inventory at the beginning like this. You can go up once you reach an elevator floor and then drop off anything you already have so that you can go and keep collecting things. Yeah, so this is just more mining stuff. I also really enjoy mining in this game. I've been mining a lot in my main playthrough because I need coal and iron. So yeah, here we go. I think we made it down to level 20 before this week was over. And then one of my goals for next week in the game is to get to level 40 and beat that first quest from Marlin for that there. So here we go, going back up, and I'll probably end up doing more fishing. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, so I guess my main highlights for this was I got the first round of crops planted and caught all of the fall fish that I needed for the community center bundles. And I have all of the forageables needed for the fall community center foraging bundle. And I reached level 1 farming, level 1 mining, level 2 foraging, I think, level 4 fishing, and level 1 combat. And I have met everyone in the town now. The only bad thing is I did not get the community center cutscene yet because it's supposed to show up after day 5 if you enter Pelican Town if it's not raining. And it rained from the 5th through the 7th in my game. So that was unfortunate. Okay, so here we are, just going through, and this is gonna have a very unfortunate end to it. What's going on here? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my plan for next week is to hopefully get that community center cutscene and reach at least level 40 in the mines, and remember the birthdays because I forgot Lewis's birthday. Plant more spring crops and level up my mining and my farming some more. Yeah, those are the main goals, and you're about to see a very sad ending here because I tried too hard and it got too late. And it hurt. I will say that it hurt. But yeah, let me know if you enjoy these types of like summary videos for this series. And if not, let me know too. But I'll leave you here so that you can watch the very, very sad ending. And I hope you all enjoyed this. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Bye.